Molly, I've got some major news to drop. Guess what? I got promoted.
Wow. Are you serious? That's great. Congratulations.
Given how promotions usually go in my company, what I pulled off is seriously impressive. Most people climb up the ladder one step at a time, but I totally jumped ahead and skipped not just one, but two steps. Can you find anyone more capable than me? Doubt it.
Oh, I totally remember discussing that before. Gotta say, you've totally nailed it, Lawrence. You're on a roll, heading straight to the top. So, how do you want to celebrate this awesome achievement? Anything special you want to do?
Celebration?
Absolutely. Getting a promotion is no joke. It's a major deal. And I'm all for celebrating your success, babe. How about we all go out and have a fancy dinner? I've got an idea. Let's have your favorite cuisine. It's been ages since we savored some Italian delicacies. Am I right?
Hey, not bad, Molly. But I gotta be honest, I'm not really feeling like grabbing a bite together today. Thanks for the celebratory suggestion, though. I'll figure out a fitting way to enjoy my success on my own.
I'm sorry, what?
Listen up. I've been mulling this over for a while now. The longer I hold it in, the worse it's going to be when I reveal the truth. So here it is. Molly, isn't it high time you started a freaking diet?
Wait, what? Where is this coming from? I haven't changed much since the day we met. Why would you suggest that I need to go on a diet? You were perfectly okay with my figure right from the start.
Well, you haven't changed all that much since the beginning. I'll give you that much credit. But considering recent developments, I believe it's high time you transform into a woman who's truly deserving of a man with my level of success. I'm not just your average guy anymore, you know. I deserve a woman who matches my elevated status.
What the hell? Is this really my partner, Lawrence, talking right now?
I'm at the top of the freaking top now. Just look at the other dudes. They all have a smoking hot babe by their side. If I'm making monumental moves in life, you better step up your game too. It's high time you upgrade your style to something more high class. So, what's your take? If you don't, we're gonna stick out like sore thumbs, and not in a good way.
All right, Lawrence. I understand your perspective now. But is it truly that crucial to you? You gotta admit, I'm still a cute girl. Don't talk to me as if I'm some hideous creature. I'm pretty sure this is all in your head, and nobody actually gives a darn about this kind of thing. I'll let it slide this time, but don't you dare say something like that again, all right?
Are you seriously trying to brush this off? Don't say something so stupid like that to me again. I've toiled and endured countless hardships to reach the position I'm in now. I expect you to exert the same level of effort that I've been exerting. Your diet begins tomorrow, and that's final. As of now, I actually feel like I'm talking to a pig walking on two legs.
Hey, Lawrence, seriously. Cut it out with the remarks. You gotta understand that women are super sensitive to name-calling and those kinds of comments. Let's be more mindful, all right?
If resorting to name-calling is what it takes to get you on a diet, then I'll gladly use every derogatory term in existence. Celebration, my ass. This is just another excuse for you to stuff your face with some fancy high-class meal. How about we make a deal, huh? I've busted my ass to reach this position, and now it's your turn to put in the effort to transform your ugly body. Once you become a woman worth being seen with, we can double up on the celebration, my promotion, and your so-called image change. But mark my words, until that happens, you can kiss the idea of a delightful dinner at an Italian restaurant goodbye.
Fine. I guess that's the way it has to be. I'll start from tomorrow. I'll do a clean out, Throw out all the unhealthy food that I've stored in the fridge. I'll also monitor my BMI.
That's what I like to hear, being the obedient little wife. Just keep in mind, you're doing all of this for your exceptional husband. It should serve as a great motivation for you to shed those pounds. Oh, and let me be crystal clear. It's not just about your body. I want you to pay attention to the clothes you wear, even around the house. I expect you to exude that feminine energy I desire.
Wait, my clothes too? I've always believed I had a cute and modest style that didn't draw too much attention to me. Is it really that awful? When we first got together, you used to compliment my outfits all the time. Then again, I suppose I didn't shop at fancy high-end stores. I'll take a look at some magazines and see what's trending right now.
Oh, please, spare me the grand performance like it's some incredible accomplishment you're about to achieve. Choosing stylish clothes shouldn't be rocket science. Just go to the damn shops and ask the sales assistant what would suit you. No need for your little solo experiments. Trust me, it'll save you time and money. Leave it to the professionals, and you'll get the best results without wasting any of your precious resources.
I guess you're right. Okay, thanks for the advice. I'll have a chat to a couple of ladies to see what looks good. I'm excited about this.
I don't know. Man, I was excited about my promotion, but thanks to you, now I'm stuck in this lousy, foul mood. Way to go, really. Thanks a ton.
What? What do you mean?
There's a good reason why you couldn't care less about dressing nicely all the time. It's all thanks to your repulsive upbringing. Growing up in a household full of men, what chance did you have to learn any feminine charm, huh? And let's not forget your pathetic history of being perpetually single. No wonder thinking about clothes is the last thing on your mind when all you care about is stuffing your face. I'm seriously starting to question if you're even worth the effort. Maybe you're just a lost cause, an irreparable mess from being raised by a single parent.
Hold on a second. That's taking it too far. All right, fine. My dad was the only one who raised me. But it's not like I came from some dysfunctional family. He made sure we had food on the table and provided me with clothes, the necessities. So what's the issue here? Sure, I haven't really cared about fashion until now. But don't blame that on my dad. It's just a personal preference of mine.
Wow, I didn't expect you to get so defensive about your dad. I mean, I knew about mother complexes, but a dad complex? Really? Come on, no need to hide it. I know you still call him daddy instead of dad. By the way, in case you forgot, you're married to me now. I'm the only man you should be thinking about. And don't even try to lie about not being poor. Only a girl who didn't have her needs met would end up poor. All right, I'm off for some celebratory drinks for my promotion. You'll be my designated driver tonight when things get wild. Don't you dare fall asleep. What a freaking day. Can it get any worse than this? I'm a wealthy man who dines at fancy restaurants, and my wife should exude the damn aura that she's been to those places too. Even if you haven't, just freaking lie about it. When you hesitate at the menu, pondering over what to eat, people around you pick up on that crap. Honestly, I haven't felt this embarrassed in ages.
Look, I said I'm sorry. Did I really stick out that much? I don't think it was that bad, to be honest. It's the first time I've been placed in that type of situation. I was a little bit nervous, but I didn't think I was so nervous that people would notice it.
Molly, when you wear that stupid look on your face saying that you don't know what you're doing, everyone can see right through it. The staff could tell in an instant. Not only that, the other patrons around us were looking down on you.
Right. I'm really sorry about that. I promise the next time I'll be more confident and make a firm decision.
Do you really think there's going to be a next time? I've got some bad news for you, girl. I think that would be the last time I take you to a place like that. I'm not risking you embarrassing me again.
Lawrence, stop. That stuff really hurts. Don't talk to your wife like this. I've been thinking, ever since you got promoted, you've been going to expensive restaurants too much. You're even wearing a watch that costs thousands of dollars. Are you really earning significantly more since the promotion? I'm just worried you're going overboard with all this.
Oh, you have a good eye. Did you notice my new Rolex? Quite a snazzy little item, don't you think? Any real powerful man should be slapping one of these on his wrist. I don't want to hear any more complaints about it.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying you have to be careful with your money. You don't want to lose track of what's really important. Today, when I was looking at the price of the items you were buying, my eyeballs almost came out of their sockets.
That's not possible. Your eyeballs are connected by muscles that prevent something like that from ever happening. Are you really that stupid? Why did I ever expect you to conduct yourself appropriately at that restaurant?
I mean, I wasn't serious about it. It was just a joke, or maybe even a figure of speech.
Yeah, whatever you say, flying eyeballs. Don't you forget your place, woman. Who do you think you are ordering me around? What do you understand about anything?
Are you getting angry at me? I'm only looking out for your best interests.
You may call yourself an ordinary girl, but at the end of the day, you are nothing but a defective item coming from a single-parent family. A child could give me better advice than whatever garbage comes out of your mouth. Think about it. What would happen if I listened to a poor person like you all the time? All that would happen is you dragging me back into the mud you came from. Do you want to bring me down after I've come so far?
Lawrence, be real about this. I'm just giving you normal advice, but that's beside the point. Even if I was poor, that doesn't mean I have poor judgment. I'd really appreciate it if you stopped bringing up my past. Not only is it not true, but it's disrespectful to me and my dad. I'm 100% serious when I say I want you to stop those remarks. It's not funny, it's just cruel.
I am telling you now, the sooner you accept who you were, the easier life will be from this point on. You feel it, right? A heavy weight on your chest?
Maybe. I'm not sure. All I feel is ridicule for being someone that didn't have a lot of income in her family.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I am ridiculing you for it. I'm super busy at work recently. The stress is making the veins in my head pop. I need some way to vent my emotions.
What the hell? I can understand venting a little bit to me. But you've been non-stop putting me down since your promotion.
If it pisses you off that much, why don't you work your sorry ass off to get to a point where no one can mock you? Fine, you had the misfortune of growing up in a less than ideal household. That's going to haunt you for life, and concealing it won't do you any favors. But you need to figure out a way to improve yourself, maybe 10 times the effort an average person does. Maybe then you can dare to call yourself my equal. Until that day comes, you're nothing more than a pathetic rat I could easily squash with my boot.
That's the most horrible thing anyone has ever said to me.
I'm saying this for your own good. Anyway, who knows? Maybe you'll take this and go home to cry. Or you'll have the guts to do something about it. Hey, are you listening? Where did you go? You really are a sad disappointment. You know that, right? Admit it. You aren't taking your diet seriously, and your fashion sense is still the bland vanilla I've put up with since the day we met. How long do you think I'll put up with it before I decide to discard you? I've had it up to here with your tardiness.
Stop insulting me. It doesn't help. If you really want results, you have to encourage me in a more positive manner. Just so you know, I haven't been slacking. I've been doing the right thing this whole time. I've been working hard just like you asked.
Give me a break. People that work hard don't pat themselves on the back. Their hard work is recognized by the people around them. And as an outside observer, I'm telling you that you aren't working hard enough.
I've been doing my best. Maybe it's not up to your standards. Fine. But you could at least recognize that I am putting in a lot of effort. Besides, this is different from working in the workplace. Beauty isn't something you can just work hard for. It requires something else than just gritting your teeth.
I don't want to listen to you crying about being recognized. Instead of saying, "Yes, Lawrence, I'll try my best from this point on," you try to turn the tables on me and make me feel bad about encouraging you to do better. All that shows me is that you haven't been trying hard in the first place. Just remember, I'm doing you a favor by continuing to be married to you. I could get rid of you at any time.
I'm sorry, did you just say favor? Are we not mutually interested in each other?
That's right. I don't need you. I could get a different woman any day I want. If you want my money that much, you better do what I say. And if you don't do what I say, you can consider this marriage ended way before you can say another comment about my spending habits. Do you get the picture now?
You know what? I understand exactly how things are going to go from this point on. My eyes are open now. I'm done talking to you.
Your eyes are open? You suddenly realize how right I am and how wrong you are?
Nope, not that at all. Thank you for reminding me that this marriage isn't mandatory. If you are set on divorcing me, why don't you just go and do it already? To be honest, I'd rather be that way instead. This marriage is just a joke to me at this point.
Do you have any idea what that means? That means we'll be getting a divorce. Are you fine with that?
No issues here.
Are you for real right now? All that cake has been messing with your head. Sleep on it and get back to me.
What's the matter? You're the one that proposed we could get a divorce in the first place. To tell you the truth, you've always been a little bit arrogant, even before your promotion. Even so, I've accepted that's just part of who you are, because I love you. I put up with the arrogance from time to time. But then ever since you got that promotion, you've taken it way too far. You're like some foul, disgusted creature that thinks everyone else is below you. And I don't date ugly monsters. Do me a favor and get the divorce started now.
You're such an idiot. You're just going to throw away the opportunity to live a wealthy life with me? Are you insane? Which reminds me, after all the financial prosperity I provided you, you're going to just sit there and complain to me about your marriage? What a joke.
A marriage isn't always about the money. Loving your partner is far more important than the state of your bank account. If I ever had an issue financially, I could rely on my dad. He has a lot more money than you've been earning this whole time.
As if I believe that. Some guy in a trailer earning more than me.
I'm not joking. I'm serious about this. Seeing as I'm already financially secure, I decided that I should find a partner that has a good personality. After many years of marriage, I finally see your true colors, Lawrence. Words cannot express how disappointed I am in you.
Slow it down a moment here. What do you mean by your dad being wealthy? That's impossible.
Did you actually forget? I gave you a pretty good explanation of what he did on our first date.
Come on, as if I'm going to remember saying something that far in the past. What I do remember is you telling me that he stays home all day and doesn't go to work. I was thinking he was some lazy bum or a freelancer at best.
Looks like you were under the wrong impression. My dad owns his own company. The reason why he doesn't go to work all day is because he doesn't have to.
This is just too good. Of course you would try and hide something like this from me. If your dad is a company president, just say so in the first place. You had plenty of time to speak up about it, right? Why the hell didn't you tell me?
I've told you from the very beginning. Don't sit there and blame me for not telling you. You're the one that wasn't listening to me on our first date.
Imagine all the drama we could have avoided if you had said something in the first place. But it's fine, no hard feelings. I'll forgive you for lying to your husband. Here's to our continued married life. I see no reason to get divorced now. Let's move on and keep building our future together.
What the hell happened to you? That's a quick change in attitude. Did you hit your head in the last 5 seconds? This must be some sort of short-term memory loss. Let me remind you then. We are currently going to get a divorce. We aren't negotiating on how to continue our marriage. There's no chance of that happening, buddy.
Look, forget about all of that. It was just a little quarrel between two married people. It happens all the time. We just have to persist and keep moving forward. Anyway, you don't want to divorce me. Think about how much money you would lose. I'm going to take over my company. Just wait. Until I do, I'll have to keep busting my ass at work.
Take over your company? Those are some big words coming from a small man. I guess hearing about my dad being a CEO was music to your ears. Sorry, but like I said, I don't mix with nasty creatures. I'll be informing my father what has happened here. Bye.
What the? Hey, get back here. Pick up the damn phone. Okay, can you please pick up the phone already?
What do you want? I'd appreciate it if you stopped calling me. It's annoying.
Look, hear me out. What would you say if I said I want to get back together? It's been 2 months. That's more than enough time for wounds to heal.
I'm sorry, what? No way you would actually try and ask me that. I've told you it's never happening. I despise you.
Look, I'm truly sorry about everything that's happened. I got a little bit arrogant and said some mean things. I thought about the horrible things I told you, and I regret every word of them.
All right. This is the first time I ever heard an apology coming from you. What dimension am I living in? The Lawrence I know would never apologize, even when he knew he was wrong.
This is real. I'm really apologizing to you. You have to believe me. I thought about this for a long time. I'm sorry, Molly.
Yep, I'm sure you are. No apology is good enough for the way you talk to me. But if it means you'll leave me alone, I'll accept it. Now, can you go away? Just talking with you is making me sick.
No, that's not it. Molly, I really want you to consider us getting back together.
My answer is no. I'm telling you, I'd never consider it. Not even in a million years.
Really? That's a shame. Well, there's something else I want to ask you. I'm not sure how I should phrase it, though.
Well, would you look at that? What's it going to be this time? Did you get yourself into some trouble?
Thanks for hearing me out. I know I don't deserve it after everything I said. I'm wondering if you can lend me some money. I got a little bit over my head ever since that promotion. Well, a little bit is an under-exaggeration. I know you told me to lay off the purchases, but I just couldn't help myself. Ever since we broke up, there's been no one putting me in check. I've fallen into a troublesome little bit of debt.
Unbelievable. Huh. Who was it again? The one that said you can go home and cry or grit your teeth and persist through?
You're right, that was me. I'm sorry I said something so stupid.
At least now you realize it was stupid. Well, if you keep it up at work, you'll be able to make that money back in no time. Keep it up. Of course, you're not getting a cent from me. I don't even want to talk to you, let alone lend you money.
Why not? Your dad owns a company, right? He should have bucket loads of money. What inconvenience would it cause you?
God, I wish you never knew that. I gotta keep that a secret.
Come on, you've got to help me out here. Who knows what will happen to me? I'm your husband. The company I work for is saying there's someone coming to collect my debt. I'm getting really scared. Please help me. You're my only hope.
Looks like you're in some pickle. Just how did you rack up this debt in the first place? If you've been gambling, don't even bother trying to ask me for help.
No, nothing like that. I've been using a lot of credit cards. Wherever I could loan money from, I've been able to get it. I haven't paid back the amount I spent on them.
Phew, that was a close call. Good thing I got rid of you when I did. You've fallen as low can get. Good job.
Don't you see? Once the debt collector comes to get this money, I'm going to lose my position at the company. It'll be the end of me.
Wow, I really didn't expect this, even from you. To me, you're just another stranger with a problem. It's got nothing to do with me. In the meantime, you still have your job, right? Just buckle down and make more money. Stop harassing me already.
Look, saying I still have the job is a bit of a stretch now. Ever since the promotion, I've gotten way ahead of myself. And not just with the money, I've been a little bit risky with how I act around the workplace.
What exactly have you done?
I got arrogant. My boss heard about how I was treating my subordinates, and he wasn't happy about that. He's called me into his office tomorrow. Who knows what will happen? Could be a demotion, or worse, I lose my job altogether.
Wow, there goes your career down the toilet.
My everyday lifestyle is really difficult right now. I need your help. Find it in your heart to forgive me. Come back to me, please, Molly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say no to that. Your sob story hasn't moved me in the slightest. And let's be real. If I wasn't the daughter of a company president, you wouldn't come running back to me about how much you miss me. By the way, I'm currently with Jennifer and Jake. I've told them about your little debt.
What the hell? That was private information. That's my best friend and his wife. Are you really getting a kick out of making fun of me? This isn't funny.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't intentional. But I'll admit, it's kind of funny. They're quite surprised at what you've done. They've been speaking quite badly about you. They aren't interested in being your friend anymore. They know you'll come to them next asking for money.
Why the hell did you tell them in the first place? That's way too unfair on me, considering the situation I'm in. First my finances, and now you want my social life ruined too?
Do you get it now? You get what you put in. When you're being cruel to others, they're going to feed it right back to you. With all the hurtful things you've spat at me, it makes sense that something like this then happens to you. Well, good luck. Try not to degrade anyone anymore if you know what's best for you. Lawrence wasn't able to pay off his debt, and the debt collectors paid a kind visit to his workplace. The day afterwards, he was nowhere to be seen. He can run as much as he wants, but they'll catch him eventually. As for me, I shared everything that happened with Lawrence to my father. He's been scolding me for having such a poor judgment in men. He's got a point. I didn't choose the most suitable husband, did I? I'll do the best for myself in the future, husband or not.